Dear Mr. Trump, I'm Kyle Garg and I'm in 10th grade. When you announced your candidacy, I did not think it was possible for you to receive the Republican nomination. But you did, and now you have won the presidency. Although I do not agree with your personality or many of your ideas on how to make this country great again, I'm impressed that you made it this far, and I hope that you're smart enough to do what is best for the country. The president has an immense responsibility to lead the nation, and I truly hope you can succeed in this. You are definitely not a politician, but you should realize that people who have devoted the majority of their lives to politics have ideas that you must respect. I'm interested to see what you will do as president for the next 4 years, and I'm hoping that you can unite the country in a way that you have struggled to do so far. Sincerely, Kyle Garg.
Dear Mr. Trump, I'm Evelyn Abramowitz and I'm in the 10th grade. About a year ago when I heard that you were running for president, I sat with my family and laughed, not knowing how far you would make it. I don't have much knowledge of any of your plans or goals for this country, but I know that your morals are not in line with the majority of people. Please look past your ego and act as diplomatically as our previous presidents for the well-being of this country. I hope that you exceed everyone's expectations and prove to us that a businessman can run a country effectively. Sincerely, Evelyn Abramowitz.
Dear Mr. Trump, my name is Elizabeth Stone and I'm in the 10th grade. I have to be honest, I am an adamant Hillary supporter. However, the votes are in, and I truly believe we all have to come together and accept the results. In your campaign, you tapped into the pain and anger of many, but you simultaneously outcast large groups of citizens. It's imperative that you acknowledge that whether immigrants or Muslims, we are all American. This election has highlighted how deep the divide in this country is, and I hope that in your presidency, you unite us and represent the desires of all of your constituents, not simply the ones who voted for you. You've already taken the first step towards doing this in your victory speech, and despite myself, I still have hope. Please don't prove me wrong. Sincerely, Elizabeth Stone.
Greetings, President-elect Trump. I am Myles Berlowitz, a 10th grader at Miami Country Day School. I want to congratulate you on a successful campaign, gaining more electoral votes than Secretary Clinton. The United States of America is desperate for a change and impatiently waiting to see what you have to offer to our beloved country. Hopefully, you can prove the critics wrong and make these next 4 years successful for every white, African-American, Hispanic, Asian, homosexual, Jew, Muslim, Christian, rich, impoverished, and for so many more. These 4 years can't be about you. You must create change for everyone in a positive way. Sincerely, Myles.
Donald Trump, my name is Helena Perez and I'm a 9th grader. This is not about your dignity. I'm writing to urge you to recognize your privilege and newfound responsibility. We can only evolve as a united country by engaging in debate, by hearing each other out and understanding our experiences differ. In other words, these next 4 years, it is imperative you remove yourself from the hurtful, pervasive rhetoric you are notorious for spewing. I need you to walk in the shoes of a minority, whether it is a woman, a person of color, or a disabled individual. I need you to mature and work on your temperament and impulsivity, especially when dealing with foreign affairs and immigration reform. I need you to consider the looming fate of our environment. I need you to acknowledge the Muslim Americans you isolated and endangered with your fear-mongering. I need you to accept responsibility for the emboldenment of white supremacy due to your campaign. I need you to acknowledge the LGBTQA+ community and clarify what your presidency means for their safety and their rights as Americans, especially with Mike Pence as your vice president, who advocated for conversion therapy, an emotionally and mentally traumatizing practice, to name only one of his damaging stances. During your acceptance speech, you claimed it is time for America to bind the wounds of division, that it is time for this nation to come together as one united people. You pledged that you will be a president for all Americans. Yet many woke up on November 9th fearing for their lives. Tears were shed, not just because of disappointment with the results, but because the Trump presidency was terrifying. Please allow me to grow up in an America I can be proud of, not an America where citizens feel unsafe residing in their own nation.